Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Bad Bookers Wrestling Podcast. My name is Jack, and today we are doing a SmackDown Live review. I'm actually doing a SmackDown Live review. It's mental, isn't it? It must have been a good show if I'm doing a review. It was alright. It was a go-home show, wasn't it? An Australian Super Showdown go-home show. We'll jump straight into it, shall we? We kicked off the night with Paige in the ring, and I'm just going to put this out there now. The crowds were raucous, I think the word is. They chanted some stuff which was a bit... Okay, what are you chanting that for? But Paige was in the ring talking about last week Samoa Joe turning up at AJ Styles' house, and she said that she went to the higher-ups in WWE, and basically everyone decided that Samoa Joe should be fired. And then Paige rang AJ, and AJ said that he dropped all charges, because apparently they're sent to the police to the house, that AJ has dropped all charges against Samoa Joe, and he pleaded with Paige not to fire Joe, so AJ could get his revenge, if you will, properly. And then they cut to a promo with AJ at his house, and saying that he wasn't at SmackDown Live today, and that he was... Basically, he acted quite well, if I'm honest. You might have been fooled that it might have been real. No, maybe. But it was a very good promo. And at the end of it, he said he was going to bury Joe alive. But it's not a buried alive match, so I don't know what's going to happen there. Should I mention what the crowd chanted? No, I'm not going to mention what the crowd chanted. That's not for this time. You can probably find it somewhere. It's a bit questionable. We kicked off our first match of the night, which was a mixed match tag team match between R-Truth and Carmella and Andrade Cien Almas and Zelina Vega. It was a fun little opener, I guess. Nothing more to say. Carmella made Zelina Vega tap out for the win. Yeah, there's nothing more to say. It was Carmella's over like Rover at the moment, being with R-Truth. Who would have thought that? And not much to say. This SmackDown, obviously, it was completely different to Raw. None of the champions were in matches. AJ Styles wasn't there. Nakamura wasn't there. The New Day, which is the segment coming up, were there, obviously, and Becky was the main event, so she wasn't in the match. None of them were in the match, whereas Raw, you had Roman and Seth in the matches, as well as Dolph and Drew, so I saw the titles on the line. Ronda was in a match as well, so SmackDown Live seemed to want to preserve their talents for a pay-per-view. Raw just want to give big money matches all the time, which, fair enough, fair dues to them, each their own. But like I said, New Day were in the next segment. They were going to do a new segment called New Day Cooks. And they had Mr. Bootyworth out there. And they were going to cook some pancakes. Yeah. They were quickly interrupted by the Bar, who kicked the table over. A big fight happened. Sheamus threw some pancake mix, but it was flour, I assume it was flour, into the face of Xavier Woods, I think, and then hit him with a move. I can't remember what move it was, and then they proceeded to bully Mr. Bootyworth, which, with some anti-bullying campaigns, is still can't be doing that, Sheamus and Cesaro, can you? They got Mr. Bootyworth's hat, they put pancake mix in the hat, and then put it on his head. Bullying. That's bullying, that is. They then pulled the rest of the pancake mix on top of the hat. All over Mr. Bootyworth it was. Disgusting. Disgusting behaviour. Yeah, it was a pretty nothing promo, I guess, segment. It just got him on TV. Nothing more to say. This is going to be quite a dull review, isn't it? Next up, we had a match which wasn't a match. basically earlier in the night, Ty Dillinger went to Paige and said, I want Randy Orton in a match tonight. And Paige said, yeah, go for it. And Randy Orton came out for his match with Ty, but Ty Dillinger attacked him before the bell even rang, which is mental. Ty Dillinger did Randy Orton's spot on the table where he lifts him up, put him through the table. Ty Dillinger did that on Randy Orton, but Randy Orton then got the upper hand, and he got Ty's finger. He ripped off the protection from the steel bar, which is holding the turnbuckle to the ring post. So he got that, took the protection off that, and stuck. Basically, there's a gap in between because it's one of those twisty tightening up things. Put Ty's finger in that, and then started bending it and crap like that. The commentary had a fantastic job here. They did a fantastic job in making it seem so sadistic and brutal. They really put it over, the commentary team. So fair play to them. Ty's selling was spot on as well, and it makes Randy Orton still look like an absolute badass with a heel. So top notch, great. Moving on. We had the release of One Night in Milwaukee next, with Aiden English and Rusev and Lana, and basically it was a video of Aiden singing, trying to come up with a new Rusev Day song. Lana came in and said, Aiden, I need to tell you something. I want you. And then the video cut out. She was going to say something after, but it just cut out. I want you. And apparently next week we're going to get the rest of the video. So, it's going to be interesting. It's probably just going to be, I want you to go get me a cup of tea. Something like that. It's probably just going to be that. But anyway, Rusev looked mad. He chased after Aiden English. Tried to beat him down, but that was the end of the story. We didn't get any more continuation from that. And next week we're going to have to see what Lana wanted. Was it Aiden English after long, or was it a cup of tea? We'll have to wait and see. Moving on to the match. Now, let me say this to you. Shelton Benjamin defeating Daniel Bryan. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Basically, Daniel Bryan hasn't got too many wins recently. He seems to... The Miz has definitely got an upper hand on him at the moment, which makes me think that Daniel Bryan's going to win in Australia, which, in my opinion, is the wrong opinion, but in my opinion, it's the wrong opinion. In my opinion, it's the wrong choice to have Daniel Bryan win, but he needs a win, man. He's just not winning. Basically, The Miz was on commentary. Daniel Bryan shouted we're in a match. Daniel Bryan was doing his yes chants. The Miz jumped up on the apron. Daniel Bryan hit him. Shelton rolled him up and won. Easy as that. So yeah, they're going to go into Super Showdown with Daniel Bryan not winning too many matches recently. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. We had a short match next. Asuka versus Peyton Royce. Not much to say here. Asuka defeating Peyton Royce. Yeah, it's not really going to have Asuka go over. Not really going to have Asuka lose, even on a TV show just before. I mean, they've done it before, haven't they? So yeah, you can, but not against Peyton Royce. Maybe the Iconics can pick up the victory in Australia, their home country, but not on a SmackDown. Not on a SmackDown. That was the main event match, and we had Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch in the segment at the end of the night, with Becky showing off her new poster for the Australian Super Showdown, which is her with the Melbourne Cricket Ground behind her, her standing on top of Charlotte with the trophy up in the air. And Charlotte was having none of it. Absolutely none of it. And she came running out, threw Becky into the poster, and then walked off. That was about it. She kind of dusted herself off, walked off. So, look, the crowd all, right, whether they want to portray Becky as a heel or a face, this segment should tell them what the fans want. Constant chants of Becky non-stop As soon as Charlotte, they didn't even mute the music this time. As soon as Charlotte's music hit, boos rang around the entire stadium. Not even parts of the stadium, the entire stadium booing Charlotte. All they need to do is do a double turn. Have Becky as the face, have Charlotte as the heel. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do in this storyline would be elevated, I reckon. But hey ho, we'll have to see what Road Dogg and the crew do in Australia. But that was SmackDown Live. Like I said, a very uneventful SmackDown Live, in my opinion. Not too much going on, just I think leading up nicely into Saturday, the Super Showdown. So yeah, I'll end the video there. Quite a rambly, nonsensical video, in my opinion. If you like that, please subscribe if you are new around here or you haven't done so already. And I shall see you again Saturday. I think we mentioned on last week's podcast we were going to try and do a live watch of Super Showdown, because for us it's going to be on at 11 a.m. in the morning. 11 a.m. in the morning, good one. 11 in the morning, so we can actually watch it live. So if you want to join us for that, come along. I don't know where it's going to be held. If you keep an eye on our Twitter at BadBookersWP, then things should be posted on there nearer the time. But yeah, please subscribe, and I shall see you again for Saturday. Thank you very much for watching.